Hello, Capricorn. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. This is your August 2023 Energy Tarot forecast. If you're new here, thank you so very much for visiting. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, and share. If you are a return viewer and subscriber, good morning. Hello, how are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, this is your August 2023 Tarot Energy Forecast. I'd like to recommend that you find your moon and rising signs. Watch those, look at those. It could bring everything into more of a complete circle, or illuminate some more things that perhaps your sun sign didn't touch on. It tells a complete story, if you will. So let's see what energy Cancer, not Cancer, why did I say that? Geez, Capricorn, that is the second time I've done that. Maybe you guys have a Cancer that you're dating, or a Cancer that is very influential over you, a water sign. But Capricorn, here we go. Oh, 4. Like it, love it. Man holding heart, adjacent opportunities and possibilities, financial constraint, and cornucopia. All right, so whatever you guys have been going through financially is about to come to an end. The stagnation part is over. The up in the air, I don't know what I'm doing part is over. The feeling as if you, let me raise that up a little bit so we can see that a little bit more clearly. I don't know if any of that helps, but the feeling as if, you know, you have no direction, or you're stuck, or anything like that. That point in time is over. We have man holding heart. This is someone coming in. If you're a Sagittarius, you also had man holding heart. So this is someone who is either in your life or who's coming into your life to kind of show you that there are other opportunities and possibilities around you, that you don't have to be in constant fear of lack, because cornucopia, opportunity, possibilities are everywhere. So we talked about, I had said Cancer in the beginning. Cancer is a water sign. Cancer is the very wear their heart and their sleeve sign. And it wouldn't surprise me if the man that is coming in could possibly be a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. But regardless, they are here to kind of, yes, it is a compassionate relationship, yes, or a partnership, yes, it is love, yes, it is compassion, yes, it is empathy, but yes, it is admiration, yes, it is helping you. It's helping you to see that you are more than you give yourself credit for. It is the relationship is, or he is helping you see that there are other opportunities and possibilities. That, here's the thing that I want to say: if you're stuck in a position and you're all about dire straits, right? You're all about, well, there's no way out, and this is it, and I am just, this is my hand, and this is it. And you're constantly in that mindset of financial constraint, or your relationship with money is one of lack, or generational poverty, or something like that. He's here to let you know, look, what you're doing isn't the only thing that you're capable of doing. There's so many opportunities and possibilities around you that now is the time to get out of that mindset, to get out of the mindset of the financial constraint and into the mindset of cornucopia, because you are you're worth so much more than you give yourself credit for. You're capable of doing so much more than you give yourself credit for, and you are worth more. There are so many opportunities out there for you, Capricorn. It's time for you to kind of like take off the blinders and expand a little bit. So let's see what the tarot says. One card immediately flies to the left. Let's see what that is. Oh, see? He's telling you all about direction. He's saying, look, there's more opportunity out there for you. I mean, you can go this way, that way, that way, that way, that way. There's more opportunity out there for you. And now you're at a crossroads, and now you're kind of iffy about it. Okay, so what direction do I take? Let me tell you a little story really, really quickly. And I like telling this story because it puts a lot of context on direction. So I live in Las Vegas. Hamilton, Montana is 847 miles away, depending on what direction you take. My boyfriend asked me to come out to Montana for his birthday, which was July the 3rd. And so I left here, Las Vegas, on July the 2nd, very early in the morning at 3 o'clock. I have a phobia of the freeway. I can't. But I had to. So I jumped on the freeway at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, whatever. It was crowded. There's so many people. I had a panic attack in the middle of the 15 freeway. I had to get off. Sat in a parking lot for a good 15 minutes and just cried and had a panic attack. I couldn't breathe. So I got under control, and I asked myself, I called out my boyfriend. I said, look, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm like 5 miles away from home, and I am already losing my mind. And he said, well, if you can't come, then don't worry about it. I said, no, I made a promise to you, and I have to break through these fears. I have to break through these boundaries. And so I hung up with him. I looked on my phone and I typed in, is there another direction around the freeway? And it said, yeah, of course there is, duh. So I went all the way down Las Vegas Boulevard until I couldn't go anymore. And then I got on the 15 for like 5 miles. And then I got off again, and I was at this truck stop, Love's truck stop. And sitting before me was at a crossroads. And I heard in my head a voice said, the road less traveled. And then I looked to my left, and there was the 93 freeway or highway, 93. And then there was the 15. And I said I could take the 15 and be in panic mode the whole way and not enjoy myself. Or I can take the 93 and take every single back road to Hamilton, Montana, and have the time of my life. So I took the road less traveled. I went a different direction. I was here. That stressed me out. So I went here and had the time of my life. So what I want to say about the Chariot is you may be at a crossroads, and you may have chosen this direction. If this direction stresses you out, if this direction causes panic, if this direction causes you to hyperventilate, find a different way. Find a different way, but keep going forward. You don't constantly have to go through trials and tribulations and panic attacks and anxieties and insecurities to get where you're going. You can take another way, the road less traveled, that is filled with adventure, excitement, happiness, just all of these great and wonderful things. And I also told that story to tell you this. If you go this way and you find that that way doesn't work out for you, then find another way. You can always go back and find another way. You are not stuck in any situation unless you want to be stuck in that situation. If the situation that you're in or the direction that you're going isn't beneficial or conducive to your happiness, your growth, your transition, your transformation, your cornucopia, your possibilities, your finances, whatever the case may be, then you do the homework, you do the research that puts you in a completely different direction to other opportunities and possibilities, and you change that shit up into where you feel comfortable and to where you feel happy and secure about where you are and where you're going. Let's move on. Another direction, a different direction. I just said it. I can't make it up. Now there are going to be people who will, I had a friend, my friend kept telling me, go the 15, go the 15. If you're on the back road, you have no cell service, and if you break down, blah, blah, blah. Don't go your way. Go your own way. You gotta go your own way. We have the full moon. The full moon is tonight, tomorrow night, depending where you are. We also have one at the end of the month. So this month of August is going to illuminate for you, Capricorn, different directions. It's also going to illuminate people who may perceive to you. You may get the perception that they want you to be happy and they want you to be prosperous, and they want you to be abundant. But these are the people who are going to talk you out of going your own way. These are the people who are going to talk you out of doing what you want to do and how you want to do it. These are people who are going to keep you in financial constraints. These are people who are going to talk you out of moving in a different direction. These are going to be people who are going to talk to you about taking that well-worn travel road as opposed to the road less traveled. So think about that when you start trusting people with your ideas and with your dreams, because that cornucopia is going to lead you to a place of abundance and prosperity and growth and stability and the feeling of being grounded and balanced. It's going to put you in a time of being open to different opportunities and possibilities, to creativity, to passion, to loyalty, right? The cornucopia is this, whomever this is in your life or whatever this is going to talk you into being exactly where you are. Here, I can do this for you, just don't go. Here, I can do that for you, just stay where you are. Here, I can do that for you, or I promise you this, or I promise you that. Just don't go anywhere yet. Just don't change anything yet. Don't look at those other opportunities and possibilities. Don't look at the person coming in to help you. Don't look at that cornucopia. Stay right here with me. Comfortable, complacent, insecure, doubtful, and stagnant. Assholes. Swear to God. And look at that. Yes, indeed, buddy. Yes, indeed. We are weeding out the rats. We are cutting cords. And every time we cut a cord and weed out the rats, we are opening the door. Opening the door to transformation. Opening the door to opportunity. Opening the door to cornucopia. Opening the door to possibilities. Opening the door to a different direction. Opening the door to surrounded by people who truly, genuinely want what's best for us. That's what we're opening the door to. No. Weed out that devil. Not today, Satan. Not today. Ooh, Lord have mercy. All those cards just flew on the floor. We're not going to use all those cards that are on the floor. But they did fall. Just telling you. But there's like 20 of them. But we're not using those. Come on now. Alright. So, look at this. So, when you start weeding out the devil, when you start weeding out, let me fix my card, hold on. When you start weeding out the devil and weeding out, cutting cords and weeding out the rats, right? The Five of Swords comes, and now it becomes a competition. Now it becomes how can they manipulate you into not moving forward or not changing direction or not stepping into your own. So have to really weed out those people from your life who are not beneficial to your growth or your happiness or conducive to your forward movement, because if they were happy for you, if they did want the cornucopia and the opportunities and possibilities for you, they wouldn't be over here trying to make your life a living hell. They wouldn't be putting you in the position to feel like you have to fight for everything, fight for everything, fight for everything. You don't have to fight for anything. You don't, truly. All you have to do is sit here and work on yourself and recognize that there are people around you who want the best for you, and there are people around you who would love nothing more than to keep you in a place of stagnation, to keep you in a place of instability, to keep you in a place of exactly where you are, stuck and insecure. So you have some decisions to make, Capricorn, in the month of August. Do you allow the people who have this desire to control you or keep you stuck and tempt you with all of their unwarranted promises to keep you where you are, or do you bust wide open out of that shit and move toward these opportunities and possibilities that surround you? I mean, yeah, where you are may be comfortable, but comfortability isn't all that that your life is worth. Comfortability leads to complacency. Complacency leads to stagnation. Stagnation leads to your ass getting nowhere. You hear what I'm saying? So you either allow this devil to tempt you into staying where you are, comfortable, complacent, and stagnant, or you start weeding out these rats and start stepping into your own. I'm telling you. Okay, so we have, Mm-hmm. So something's coming back around. You're getting another opportunity at something. You can either take it and rise out of the ashes like a phoenix, right? Or you can release it. You can take it and have another go at it, or you can release it and try something new, right? But either way, it's bringing transformation, because if you try it again and it succeeds, then it's successful. If you don't and you try something different, then it's a rebirth, it's a renewal, right? But either way, the whole working on yourself and not getting distracted. Don't let people distract you. Don't let people distract you with their nonsense, with their combativeness, with their empty promises and their bullshit. This is a time for you to step into your power, to start speaking your truth, connect to spirit, get creative, open your heart, listen to your intuition. That's what the Eight of Pentacles is all about. You continuously working on you. And if you are continuously working on you, then these fucking people don't have a chance in Hades to stop you from the transformation that's about to happen to you. Don't allow other people to distract you. Don't get distracted, because they'll distract you and they'll take advantage of it. All right, so without turning anything off or breaking anything, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is in a place, she's like, I'm just going to allow the universe to work on my behalf. I made the decision, I made the change, I weeded out the rats, I cut the cords, I opened the door, I worked on myself, I came out of this fire like a phoenix, I transitioned, I transformed, I didn't get distracted, and now I'm here sitting in a place of abundance and prosperity. I'm growing as I'm reading, I'm growing as I'm drinking my wine and eating my grapes, and I'm allowing the universe to work on my behalf. And here's the thing though, sometimes there are people that will try to deceive you. We talked about that already. And perhaps these same people have deceived you in the past, right? And you've been holding on to that grudge or that energy for quite some time. Well, now's the time to give that up. Now's the time to let those people go. Sometimes you got to let it go. Sometimes you got to shift into a whole nother energy pattern, a whole nother way of life. Sometimes you got to see things from a different perspective, and you got to let shit go, because those same people who broke your heart, those same people who abandoned you, those same people who, as long as we keep this energy, they're still controlling us. These people may still be a part of our lives. They still may be people who are trying to manipulate you and deceive you and try to stop you from moving forward. And as hard as letting go is, as hard as moving away from those people are, you're gaining some sort of experience out of this. And what that is that even though they may have your best interest at heart, and even though they may love you and care for you, there's a little bit of them that is trying to keep you from bettering yourself, to keep you from expanding, to keep you from transitioning and transforming. Perhaps those people are the distraction. Perhaps the experiences you went through with these people are the distraction. Perhaps the forgiveness that you've given and the relationship that you have with them is the distraction. And sometimes it's best just to let go. Let go and just live. Bring things into balance. Yes, so as you're out living your life and having this wonderful, great time, making the decisions that you need to make, going in the directions that you're going in, working on yourself, meditating, visualizing, connecting to spirit, there are times that you're going to want to go have that bagel and cold coffee like I'm having now, eat an ice cream, have a cupcake, get online, spend unlimited amount of unnecessary time looking at shit that really doesn't matter online. You're also being guided to take care of your physical self, take care of your emotional self, your spiritual self, journal, drink water, eat right, take care of your physical body, take care of your mental self, your emotional self, and your spiritual self. Because as fun as this is, this the mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional, is more important for us to stand into or come into a very stable, balanced part of our lives, if that makes sense. So, and here you are, the Magician, creating that wonderful spark. And here you are as the Queen of Swords, creating your own story. This is you. You have the quill, you have the sword. You're sitting on this crystal chair. That's your connection to spirit. You're in a time of peace, a time of nobility, royalty, and you have the ability to write this story. How do you want this story to go, right? Are you willing to see things from a different perspective? Are you willing to tap into those adjacent opportunities and possibilities? Or will you continue to be in a mindset of having this negative relationship with abundance, having this negative relationship with money, and not allowing yourself to be as prosperous and abundant as you can be? Are you willing to take a path that is difficult, or do you choose to take the road less traveled? What direction are you going when you make this choice? There will be people out there who will try to convince you to stay. There will be people out there who will try to convince you that they know what's best for you. These are the people that you need to weed out. These are the people that you don't need to give any more of your power or time to. You working on yourself. You becoming one with you. You not being distracted. You allowing the universe to work on your behalf. You releasing and letting go of things that have held you back emotionally, mentally, physically. You releasing that and letting it go and going through the grieving process that you need to. You coming into the truth of who you truly are and making the decisions that are best for you in your life. Writing your story. How do you want this to go? You have the quill. What do you want? You're in control. And this is all for your well-being. This is all for your well-being. This is all for who you are. This is all for what you want. This is all for what you need. This is all for your well-being. Look at this beautiful transformation that's happening. She's out in the full moon. She's allowing the full moon to kiss her, to bless her. All of these beautiful butterflies is the transformation that's happening within her. Whatever it is that you decide to do here, this is for you. No one else but you. You have to trust the process. And I hear Spirit saying my name. Trust the process, Mary Elizabeth. Trust the process. Forgive who you need to forgive. Reconcile who you need to reconcile with. And you have this amazing truth about you, this amazing, you're being guided to trust in who you are. Trust in you have this amazing talent. Now, is your talent a physical talent such as dancing? Is that what you want to do? Do you want to dance? Do you want to sing? Do you want to be a musician? Is your talent your connection with Spirit, Source, God? Is your talent your connection with angels? Are you a medium? Are you a performer? Or do you want to join the circus? Whatever it is that you want to do, you're being guided to trust that process and to move forward to that for your own well-being. Reconcile with yourself. Reconcile with yourself. If you are so hard on yourself for the decisions you made in the past, reconcile with yourself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for holding you back. I'm sorry for hindering your progress. I'm sorry for allowing those people to have that much control. I'm sorry. And now I'll make that up to you by moving forward, by no longer feeling those financial constraints, by no longer allowing other people to convince me that I am powerless, that I am less fortunate, that I am a victim, because I am not. I have this ability, I have this power to change, to change my situation, to look at this from a different perspective, to weed out the rats, to cut cords from those who aren't helping me open the doors that I need to open for myself. And I accept the prosperity, the abundance, the change, the magic that's happening in my life. I accept that. I accept it. I accept it. I accept it. I reconcile with my past. I no longer see that as the person who I was, who I used to be, or who I am. This is a whole new version of me, baby. And it has nothing to do with that old version of who I used to be. So we have vibration, stillness, strength, and blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. This is very pretty and kind of resonates with me. Vibration. The vibration is being raised to a higher level. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. We talked about connecting to spirit. Reflect on the moment with love, kindness, and compassion. And you are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Capricorn, thank you very much for allowing me to do this reading for you. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know what you have planned, what your path is, and let me know if you decide to take the highway or the freeway. Talk soon.